Hello again. More installments on trying to line up the distributor shaft, drive bushing gear thingy. If that's what you call it. Intermediate shaft is what you call that. So what I was doing, if you see that thing in there, I'm trying to get light on that and it's hard. I was eyeing it up with this little mark. Somebody had machined that in the mark. I was using the upper edge of the slot to eyeball that as I stand back here. I'm picking you guys up, looking at it with like a marksman's eye, trying to line everything up like I'm shooting. The upper line on that thing is pointed towards that divot. Now, it's super easy to just go one tooth off. What we're gonna do is try to reinsert this distributor right where I had it previously and see if it lines up. It should be really close. Where are we? There it's seated. Now let's see if that's right. Where's my mark? Well, first off, I'm gonna hair off my slot section. There, that's better. That's right on. And where are we? Well, look at that. My initial mark on the red cap points right at my 0. And my crank is right at 0. So now you've seen how this is helpful. Okay? But I wanted to try to get in there with a screwdriver and show you how you can make that guy rise up and out of the cam and go one more tooth. It's just too hard with just by myself and no lighting in there and stuff. But I assure you, with this big screwdriver, if you turn that counterclockwise, it'll come up out. You'll feel it go past the cam. You can go another tooth and then slide it back in. And as you go in and out, it rotates. So you got to kind of guess at where it's got to be rotated beyond the mark. Put it in and boop. Oh man, it missed. Try it again. Boop. Oh man, it missed. There, oh, third one. And you got your visual line of the screwdriver slot aiming at some type of point here. Even if you eye it up like you're shooting a gun, you know what I mean? You put the circle of the thing with the slot inside the hole in the block, eye it up equally all around like you're shooting a gun, and then visually make a line across and mark the block like this guy. That'll help you remember where it's supposed to be, and take pictures if you need to. But see that now I'm back right where I was, and plus we did prime it, and you'll see from the last video I did where there's no oil on the floor. See, I got oil on the floor because it just drips past the head off the top of the valve spring retainers. But it does take quite some time to re-prime your pickup into the filter, through all the galleys, and up through the hoses and past the restrictors. You can audibly hear the oil filling up the rocker shaft and stuff, and it purging off the air, displacing it with oil. And it did seem like it took a little longer with the restrictors, but there was still plenty of flow coming out on top of those valve tips with 50 thousandths restrictors in there. Now that's a Holley 50 main jet restrictor I showed you in that other video. For these, if you didn't see that, for installed in the bottom of these, fittings inside the head is a Holley 50 main jet to cut down this, which will in turn leave more oil in the base to keep your rotating assembly alive. Because with these big block Chryslers, high RPM, oiling system needs help. Now, I mean, you can run them to 6,000, no problem. Beyond 6,000 is where you want to start looking for, you know. Actually, if you're serious about having a durable engine, I would do it no matter what, all the time. It is my standard practice. If I was to take that original 383 block right there, well, that's the original block to my Charger under there. I don't know if I'd do it to that block. But if I was to build another motor right now for a street application, even low performance, maybe 400 horse, 450, 500 horse, it's pretty easy. I would still do it. I would still do all the Herb Mechanicals modifications. Speaking on that, I've mentioned this to different people a couple times in my videos. A long time ago, like 12 years ago, I did a video right here in this garage, actually, over there by the door, on this block of the Herb McCandless oil modifications, of how I did it. Very similar style to this. The work was already done, but I went through and named all the tools, showed you the tools and how to do it. I mean, it's an old video filmed on an old digital camera. Way shittier quality than this iPhone, but it's a decent video. It's got like 32,000 views, and it's the second time I've uploaded it. So it had like 20,000 views probably, and I took it down and then re-uploaded it. So it's been viewed a lot, but it's still relevant. It's a very good video. It's actually probably one of my more thorough works of video on how to do this stuff. And I mean, the block's all empty, so you're seeing right inside there how to manipulate these things. That video is worth a watch. I think one dude, one of my subscribers, he'll probably see this. I mentioned to him in a chat one time, or not a chat, but I commented on one of his videos because he does this work more. I think it's Just Mopar Joe, that guy. I told him he should redo that video, like or do that modification in video, because he does a lot nicer videos and stuff than I do. I just hold my phone, but I think he would redo that and do a good job, because I don't have another block to do it on, and I have to set up a tripod and edit all that. And I just hate editing stuff because I don't have enough time for this. You know what I mean? I got a million things I'm doing. It's hard for me to even sneak out here for 2 hours a day, you know. But anyway, if somebody sees that video and wants to redo what I did in a better format, I think that'd be super cool. I think it's really relevant to anybody trying to use these blocks, you know, to save their motors. All right, later guys. I gotta button this up and tip it over on its 45 there and see if that gasket leaks. Take it easy.